That's right. I come from a long line of prisoners. And, all innocent, I presume. True story, my wife left me 5 days before Christmas. Believe it or not. Yeah, I looked over, realized she wasn't there, drawer was open, clothes missing. And I immediately thought what a lot of other men in this room probably would have thought, best Christmas ever! Then she screwed it up. I went out to the living room, saw she took my Xbox, all of the games controllers, the kids' clothes, car, and split. And so, it's the worst time of my life. I was devastated. I mean, why did she have to take my Xbox? It's a special edition, too. But I got 3 boys. I don't know if you knew this or not, but 3 children, incidentally, is the correct amount of children before people don't invite you over for dinner anymore. And it's also the minimum requirement of children necessary before the term vasectomy becomes relevant. And if you don't know what a vasectomy is, it's probably because you have less than 3 children. So go look it up. You're welcome. So now I'm divorced, and I have to care about my body and get in shape and have healthy expectations for women. And it's just, it's very different for me. Learning new things about myself, like just how long I can go without sex, which is always too long. Right? And, dating's kind of weird for me now. It took me so long just to get to the level where I was able to use the bathroom with the door open, and all of a sudden I have to care and be, gentlemanlike, and, during the entire screening of Furious 7, I'm holding a fart tighter than a hostage in Venezuela. So I'm also noticing a lot of the standardized forms, like at the doctor's office, have like a special box of humiliation for divorced people. I don't know if you've noticed this or not. It's like, are you single, married, or bitter? Or it's like, are you single, married, or a complete and utter failure at relationships? Complete and utter failure at relationships, all right. But I think the reason why they do that is because they just want to know how much of an attitude you're going to have when you come back to see the doc. Like, oh, okay, yeah, you think he was waiting too long, huh? Okay. All right, maybe if you waited a little bit longer, your wife wouldn't have left you. Yeah. So aren't you going to take your relationally challenged butt back into the waiting room and wait until we call your name? Yeah, so, was out on a date recently, which is weird. I'm really inexperienced when it comes to that. I feel really bad for the couple of people that I dated. Went to the movies and, got there a little bit early, got our seats and did the gentleman-like thing, like, hey, is there anything you'd like to get at the concession stand? And being the classy lady she was, asked for a cherry Slurpee. So went out to the concession stand to get said Slurpee, and I started freaking out. You see, we didn't talk about the popcorn. I didn't realize that the popcorn was going to be an issue. But this is like our first date, and I didn't realize that I presumed that I was going to be able to put my hand inside of her food container, and I didn't realize that we had to talk about that. I don't know if she was okay with me putting my hand inside of her food container, and I certainly didn't know if I was okay with her putting her hand inside of my food container. So I go out into the concession stand, I'm freaking out. I got this line forming behind me, it's the vortex of the Kings Island. I got this over-acne 16-year-old teenager with just sweat profusely dripping down his face. He doesn't know what to do. I don't know what to do. I mean, when you go out on a date, at dinner time, you're not just okay just sitting down talking, oh yeah, you went to UC too, body dinner roll, you just grab it right off of her plate. You don't do that. So why is it okay, at the movie theater? Is there some sort of, sterile fashion for the popcorn or something like that? So, anyways, I'm freaking out. Out of the corner of my eye, I see one of those nacho boxes. And I'm like, awesome. You know what? I'm going to grab one of the nacho boxes. I'm going to go back. And if she's like, you jerk, you presume that you're going to just put your hand inside of my food container? I don't even know you. Bam, I got the box. See? Look. But she didn't really take it that way. Yeah. And she especially freaked out when I pulled out the economy size of Purell. But this is my first time actually doing this. I'm going to wrap this up. And I had a friend at work who was like, dude, in a comedy sense, you're kind of losing your virginity. I was like, well, I guess so. But I'm way more sober, and it's a lot less expensive. And there's a lot more people watching. All right, that's my time. TJ Brooks.